This is Channel News London. Welcome today to our broadcast on the 26th of January, 2020. Security insecurities. With an increasing crime rate and a coalition apparently willing to do everything it can to prevent future crime. It's been disappointing that we've seen little action committed by the coalition government and no clear drop within the crime, as bacon hares with guns still like to rob the Bank of England all the same. There has been a noticeable increase in Vi and the Met under the operation of STFC1, and Squid's Play's FTW crime still remains a real issue. Therefore, the question is raised: why isn't the coalition government using private security companies? Effectively, all laws accommodate for them, there is a definite active source to draw from, but all we ever see is ironclad present, no other new companies. It is clear that the Home Office is not using all its resources available to combat crime, and with little engagement within the private sector has the added negative of decreasing entrepreneurship and economic growth. The Prime Minister was asked a question on security companies and the answer was relatively concerning. He framed them as a blight on book and showed little interest in pursuing engagement. I personally believe this is a detrimental policy, as it leads to business inactivity and less ability to combat the rampant crime, with there being little to no arguments against security companies other than that of unpragmatic moralism. Rampant resignations. It is undeniable there has been a surge of resignations across multiple parties and under multiple different contexts. In recent weeks, members of the Cabinet, the Speaker and Leader of the House of Commons and Leader of the House of Lords have resigned, citing dissatisfaction with their parties and the system. This political drama has also extended to those outside the potentially collapsing coalition, with Labour leader, Adjur X, being forced to resign after the Labour Party sought to oust him as the leader through a motion of no confidence. The CNL was fortunate enough to talk to him about this incident, where he controversially stated that the party, Labour, is collapsing in on itself, the current opposition isn't effective at all, and that he may be looking to join a new party. This resignation adds to the chorus of discontent against the operation of the government with these damning statements and has been reflected in recent resignations. Increasingly, there has been talk about a "For Britain" movement, with these resignations potentially foreseeing the formalisation of this new party. Statement from the Deputy Chief of Naval Staff. The point I hope to make in this statement is for people to feel like they have the freedoms to be respected on their mental health. This is to be read with an open mind. Now, obviously the basic goal of having good mental health is to feel well, aware and content with yourself. It's practically known that having ups and downs is common with most people, which is the concept that we all feel different emotions constantly, and of course, it's natural to do so. But the underdog of the effects on mental health is stress. Stress can be so much of an issue, especially within the high COM of any unit within BAF and other groups. Now I bet you're thinking, "Brew, it's just a fucking Lego game," but the case is there really are people who suffer for their responsibilities within their roles, and it may affect their behavior. I, myself, have seen numerous cases of these such things happening, and then ending in people either discharge or completely drop their shit with Roblox or book completely. I also believe that taking reductions of activity, such as LOAs, ROAs or simply explained breaks, should be allowed within the confines with mental health. I do believe that if someone isn't feeling right, or stressed, or anything for that matter, I just want you guys to excuse them or even help them, because they'll come back feeling better, and taking the initiative to help someone is probably the best thing you can do in terms of being there for someone. Well, when you come to think about it, mental health is quite a controversial matter. It's one of the more serious problems, and I wish you all could be aware of this, as I have seen many negative outcomes from the naval service due to mental health related issues, which could have been prevented so easily. So, the next time you guys aren't feeling yourself, take a break. Nobody would stop you, and if they won't obligate it for you, then are you with the right people? Hopefully, people got this message. Poll results. Earlier today, Channel News London conducted a poll to see whether the British citizens want the resignation of the Prime Minister or not. The results came out as being catastrophic for the government, with more than 90% of the people wanting the Prime Minister's resignation. This is the end of today's broadcast. Thank you for watching Channel News London.